Hello, I'm Terry with Terry Hound Associates. Today I'm in Woodruff, South Carolina. I'm looking at some houses to be included in our next online auction. We've got 4 houses on Neal Street, 4 houses on West Georgia. They're just around the corner from each other, and some of the land might even touch, so back up to each other. We haven't decided whether we're going to sell 4 in one segment or 8 in one segment, so you'll have to watch that on the internet. But right now we're going to look at the Neal Street houses. And the reason I tell you about the segment, when the extend the bid kicks in at the last 5 minutes, if one extends, they all extend. So if we're bidding on 4 houses in that segment here on Neal Street, for example, and one extends, then all 4 Neal Street. If we add the Georgia houses, then it'll be all 8 houses will extend. So remember that when you're looking at the extended bidding in your contract package. But right now, this little tour is about Neal Street. We have 4 houses. 2 of them are kind of behind each other. I believe this was meant to be a street at one time. Look at your map. And there would have been some additional lots, but that never happened. So we're putting the acreage with 2 houses here on this property, and we've split the street that has the access. So if you buy both the back pieces, you'll be able to maybe put a street in, add some more houses back here if you want to. But we do have 4 houses over here. They're in various stages of rehab. I think you're going to find these profitable either for rent, or maybe you want to do a rent to own. That's probably what they'll be. I believe you can get some good income here renting. The day is Saturday. I was out here yesterday. I got here late, and I could have rented these houses yesterday. People wanting to rent them. All right, let's go take a look at the houses, and one at a time we'll see what we think. Now this introduction will be on each house, and if you already watched it one time in Neal Street, then that's fine. You can skip over that part. Okay, I'm right here outside 836 Neal Street. Again, we have an all brick home. This one probably has had the least work done to it. Any of them, they just hadn't got to it. The owner of these properties lives out of town, and he just hadn't managed them well, and he decided to go for cash. He's in a car business, so he can buy cars with it instead of real estate. Probably gonna need a roof on this house, but let's go inside and look at it too. All right, our windows are boarded up in this house, so it'll be a little darker. I've got my little lights on, see if that help out. Do want to look at the ceiling. It's gonna have to be scraped. It's not dirty, that's the color of the paint, but it's peeling off, and I think it'll peel right off, and you can just put a good coat of paint on it with a little prep and sand it. Probably need a window over there, and the walls aren't in that bad shape. They just need some prep and paint. They need to be cleaned. Looks like this one might have been occupied, and they just haven't gotten to it. So flooring in here is iffy, so we'll have to go from there. All right, this is our kitchen. Again, it's gonna need that prep and paint, cleaning, that type of thing, and probably need some flooring in here too. It has some duct tape patches, but I see that in a lot of houses, and it'll last. So it's up to you according to what you're gonna do with the house and how much you expect to get each month. This is our bath. Again, this house needs some attention, so you'll probably want to come in here and check it out, get it nice and cleaned up. Looking a little spiffy for somebody. Ceiling in here needs some paint. Out here in this hall, this is a bedroom. Paint's not peeling on the ceiling, and walls aren't too bad. They'll need a little preparation to get ready to paint. A little mud here and there, and we do have hardwood floors in. Some of them's finished, some of them's painted. So I'll leave that to your judgment, exactly how to do that. But not too bad, the house not tore up. Right here we are in the front bedroom. This will be on the front right of the house when you see it. Walls look pretty good in here. I mean, this is not perfect, I'm not going to tell you that, but it needs some cleaning and paint. It'll look like all the rest of them are bright and shiny again. This house has hardwood floors. You can decide these look like they've had a little coat of paint on them, a red color. And this is our third bedroom. That's not a problem with the ceiling. It's somebody stuck a poster up there. Need some prep work in here. Same with the walls. And again, these hardwood floors. Left a little furniture in this house too. All right, that's pretty much going to do the inside. This is one you need to come look at, figure out how much work you want to do on it. You know, you can carry these things too far if you're not careful. But it looks pretty good. All right, let's head outside and look around outside. Okay, I'm here in the yard at 8:36. It's kind of grown up down here, so I'm not going to be able to get too far from the house. You can see this end up here needs some prep work. Might need a piece of plywood replaced. You know, most people have been vinyling that part anyway, so that's probably what you'll end up doing. That'll take care of all that paint and stuff from now on. Let's look at the back of the house. Not too bad. Little trim around that window, but we do have a bad spot on the roof right there on the corner. So that'll need to have some attention. It's kind of grown up. You'll see it when you get out here. A bunch of limbs on the ground. But this one probably needs the most work of any of them. But it's an all brick house, which is good. That gives you a good foundation to start with. All right, we'll go look at another one. Okay, that's going to wrap me up here in Woodruff on Neal Street, Georgia Street. We just finished the Neal Street segment of video. I want to remind you a few things. There's an online only auction. All biddings on the internet. We will not be coming to the premises to take your bid. You can come out and look at the houses. They'll be open the day before the bidding ends, about 4 hours, might leave them open a little longer. You can go through them, see what you think you might want to do to them. I believe these will be good rental income or possibly a rent-to-own houses. Somebody's got an opportunity here to make some money. A lot of work's been done, but there's still probably a little bit needs to be done. So I'll let you come out and inspect them and see what you think. One tip, read that contract package. A lot of information in there, and it's going to tell you about the extended bidding I talked about to start with. I don't know whether to do 4 houses or 8 houses in each little segment, but if one extends, they all extend. It might take a little time, so don't think your computer's broken. Keep refreshing. Also, it'll tell you about how much down and all that thing about closing. We've got the terms set up where they'll close real smooth. We've already done the title work. We've fixed a lot of title work on this property. We've got a new survey. It's ready to go. You can get an insurable title on this property. If you're a first-time bidder, bid early in the process. Make sure your bidder number works. You wait the last 5 minutes. Sometimes you don't put your information in right, and the computer won't let you bid. Then you're trying to call us, and now it's 2 minutes to go, and we can't get it all straight, and that's a big mess. So check it out early while the bidding's low. We start every house at $1,000. Anybody pay that? All right, just if you need some assistance after you go through all this information and you need some assistance or possibly some clarification or something, give us a call. Our number's at the bottom of the screen. We're there. We want to help you. We want this to be a happy process for you and you to be satisfied when it's over, because our seller wants to sell. He's about cash right now. And you can send emails, info@terryhowe.com. I hope you found all these videos helpful. I hope they encourage you to come out and look at these houses, be the bidder and the buyer. One last time, terryhowe.com, online only, the place to bid, the place to buy. Thank you for viewing, and we'll see you at the auction.